All right, good morning, everyone who's watching us live on Facebook. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And we also appreciate all of you. Good evening, good afternoon. If you're watching the recording on YouTube or Facebook, this is My Empowered Political Life for May 16th, 2025. And today we have sort of a disturbing thing to talk about, real quick. Are we looking at an immigration squid game? It sounds unreal. It sounds like a headline from The Onion. It's not. This is apparently real. So, according to Wall Street Journal, our government is considering a reality TV show where immigrants compete for citizenship. You heard that right. And this is the Wall Street Journal. This is not The Onion. This is not Horowitz Report. This is for real. Uh, they're looking at reality TV where I guess you would root for immigrants to either get citizenship or get deported. That's what we're looking at right now. Now, the producer says not to worry. He says it's not the Hunger Games for immigrants. I'm thinking of it more of the Squid Game, but similar sort of thing. He says it's not the Hunger Games for immigrants. We are being told the losers will not get deported. Really? The losers will not get deported? This is an administration that is trying to fill deportation quotas right now to get their numbers up. So they're going to have these folks in hand and they're not going to deport them. Keep in mind, they're deporting people who are following the rules, people who are showing up for their asylum hearings. Instead of getting the asylum hearing, we're being deported. They're deporting U.S. citizen children, some of whom are undergoing cancer treatment. They're deporting people who are here legally because they said things the administration didn't like. And we're supposed to believe, I guess, that once the administration has these folks in hand, if they lose the game, they're not going to get deported. Suddenly, they're going to stop deporting people. That's what we're being told. I don't believe it, as you can tell. Now, where are we deporting people? I want to make this clear. This is a life or death situation for any immigrants who are, I guess, volunteer to participate in this or are forced to participate in this. It's not at all clear how that's going to work. There are three main countries we're sending people right now. One is El Salvador, which we've talked a lot about on this channel. It's a brutal dictatorship who puts people in prison for life with no due process. We are also deporting folks to Venezuela, it's an authoritarian communist regime that persecutes people who say the wrong thing. And we are deporting folks to Libya, which is in the middle of a civil war. That's right. You may not have heard about that. That's not been reported widely, but we are deporting people to Libya. And these folks we're sending to Libya, they're not from Libya. Apparently, we are sending Vietnamese and Cambodian immigrants to Libya, which is in the middle of the civil war. And I'm not sure what happens to them when we drop them off in Libya. I guess they're just supposed to fend them for themselves in a completely foreign land. So, um, oh, sorry. So now I ended up with a slide there that didn't get deleted. My bad. That was left over from yesterday. All right. So doors and corners.
I kept telling him, I said, there's doors and corners, kid. If you don't clear the room, if you don't come in slow, that room will eat you.
All right, so we're going to come in, make sure we're looking around doors and corners. We don't want the room to eat us. So, what are the implications of what's happening? This is a life or death situation for the folks who might get involved in this, what they're calling reality TV, what looks to me like a real life Squid Game or a real life Hunger Games. We're told the losers won't get deported. I think that's an outright lie. It sounds absurd. Again, we're talking about an administration that is deporting citizens, people who are here legally, and we're supposed to believe that they will just take these immigrants, have them in hand, and deport them when they lose. It doesn't make any sense. Now, sure, somebody wins and gets citizenship. Good for that person. I mean that genuinely. Good for that person. That could be a life changing experience. But it's also going to be life changing for the losers. What happens to them? Maybe we don't kill them right away, like in the Hunger Games or in Squid Game. Instead, we just send them somewhere where they will likely get persecuted and or killed. This and then what? This is just for our entertainment, I guess. We're supposed to get on and root for who lives and dies. If that sounds like a gladiator type situation in the Roman Colosseum, you would be right. As Russell Crowe said in The Gladiator, are you not entertained? It's all for your entertainment. Life or death situation with real human beings. It's all for your entertainment, I suppose. Again, smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much to everyone who is doing the easy, free thing that costs you no time, no money, that helps us get the word out. We appreciate all of it, and we will